Director of Burlington's Parks, Recreation, and Waterfront Department. On behalf of everyone within our department that has worked on this project, thank you so much for being here. We're going to say just a few words, and then we're going to do a ribbon cutting and open up the playground for everyone to enjoy so that you all can hopefully not listen to us talk for too long. So thank you for being here today. With that, first off, I'd like to invite up Mayor Mulvaney-Stanak to say a few words.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. What a great event to come out to, especially here in the Old North End. What do you all think? Are you excited to get in there? Yeah, right? Right? I love it. Well, did you really? So do I. You know, I've lived in the Old North End for 20 years. It's like the best neighborhood, and you can have that on record. It is the best neighborhood in the city of Burlington. Well, welcome to all of you in particular, our youngest residents here and visitors. Welcome to everyone, though, here to this beautiful park. And on this semi-lovely summer afternoon, you know, sometimes my remarks are prepared before we look at the weather, so it's not going to rain. It's going to be fine. I just want to acknowledge, obviously, our Parks, Recreation, and Waterfront Department, led by Phil Lewis here and his team. These great events are such a big reflection of hard planning and work and thinking years in advance about what our community needs in our neighborhoods in particular. So thank you to you and your team in particular. Round of applause for the city staff here from that department. So Pomeroy Park has always been a valued space here in the Old North End, and this renovation honors that legacy. This is a special spot for those of us who live here locally. So many schools come here on a regular basis, child care centers. During the dark days of COVID, I myself brought my kiddos here. I had a 6-month-old at the time and an almost 5-year-old. This park means a lot. It's accessible for folks who don't have access to cars. It's a great space for not only elementary students, but child care centers that are in our neighborhood. And I know my kids went to Robin's Nest for 10 years. It is a destination for a lot of these young people who don't necessarily have green space accessible to them where they might live. And to have a really cool playground is even extra fun now. So we are grateful for the financial and community support that made this project possible. This project was supported with generous fundraising by our Burlington Parks Foundation, which resulted in a $150,000 contribution as part of their Playgrounds for All Forever campaign. We were also able to use city bonding funds, which thank you voters always for those bond funds. This is what we do with them, as well as the Penny for Parks Fund, which is a dedicated annual tax we all pay as taxpayers every year to support improvements to Burlington's parks and community gardens. In fact, the Penny for Parks Fund allows residents to directly shape the future of their neighborhood green spaces by allowing them to suggest projects for funding. In 2022, when the former tot lot, which I thought was a typo, but I guess that's a technical term in the parks world, so the tot lot, had to be removed due to its age and lack of accessibility, community members submitted Penny for Parks requests calling for a replacement. This prompted a look at the entire playground and set into motion this decision to renovate the space to become ADA accessible and provide a better play experience for everyone. Emphasis on everyone, including the parents and caretakers. It should come as no surprise that the Old North End residents have shown tremendous enthusiasm for this dear park and also care for this park and its playground. That community passion helped shape the project every step of the way. Our Parks Department team used a variety of creative outreach strategies to gather input from families, from students, from those child care groups I mentioned throughout the Old North End, from serving hot chocolate in the park to hosting hands-on activities, the Burlington Children's Space, and even partnering with some of the older kids, the city and lake semester students at Burlington High School, on how to design this playground. Their feedback helped us create a playground that is accessible, that's welcoming, and reflective of what our community values the most. And the engagement of our parks team reflects a deep dedication in our city government to community partnerships as we continue to build a Burlington that is reflective of lived experiences, needs, and the desires of our residents. As we celebrate the opening of this playground, we're also celebrating the care, creativity, and collaboration that brought it to life. I want to deeply thank you again, all the partners here and everyone here today who contributed the ideas. I can talk louder than that, resources and support. I talked over buses on Friday when we opened Main Street. I can do it. Together, we're investing in the Old North End here in Burlington, in public spaces, and in our beautiful city. So thank you. I'm glad to support our families and our neighbors here, and ensuring, of course, that all of you, the kids who are the most important, have a place to learn, to play, and to thrive. So thank you in particular for being here today. Thanks, Phil.
Thank you. Oh. Hello. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor, and thank you everyone for joining us today again. Very exciting to be here. As we celebrate this wonderful playground improvement, we're also celebrating National Recreation and Park Association Month. So on behalf of all recreation and park professionals nationally, this just highlights the type of project and just experiences that we create in parks and recreation. Really connecting community to each other, connecting people to nature, and making sure that amenities like this are available not only for current generations, but for future generations. I do want to thank at this time the mayor and the council for their leadership and support on this project, as well as many parks and recreation projects that we have in our capital inventory. This playground project began in 2022, again, when the aging tot lot reached a point where it was no longer possible and needed to be removed. We had a lot of community input and feedback that helped shape what this park would look like. We also had a lot of support from our neighbors as we were doing this project. We had several neighbors in the P4. Do we have any P4 representatives here today? Maybe, maybe not. We had several neighbors that took it upon themselves to help support this park during the construction process. The universally accessible playground and the surfacing materials that are here do take a little bit of time to cure. And we had several neighbors that stood guard to make sure that the materials were safe, had time to cure, in order to be able to open up the playground on time for the community. So thank you to all of our community members that helped us through this process. This playground now offers a wide range of adventurous features for children of all ages and abilities. Families will find a dome-shaped net climber where younger children can explore both the top and underneath, complete with musical and tactile play, and a short slide. Both the 6-foot-tall cliff rider and the rotating supernova bring playful challenges that help kids strengthen their coordination and offer spaces for adventurous tweens and teens to play rather than outgrow these precious spaces. The pour-in-place rubberized surfaces again creates an accessible surface for all members of our community to be able to enjoy this playground. It also includes swings for all ages and abilities, and should bring oh, hello, there we go. And a multi-person seesaw, including supportive backs designed to enable easy transfer in and out, and a spinning carousel with an open ground level entry, allowing users to roll or step directly onto its platform. These features were very thoughtfully designed. We worked very closely with the Burlington's Advisory Committee on Accessibility to continue to engage on best ways to implement the materials and the amenities that you see today. We had a subcommittee working in that group that worked very closely with our design team to ensure that it met the highest standards and allowed for opportunity for folks to utilize this space effectively. Lastly, I would like to thank our last but not least, our folks that really did the hard work of the construction of this process. So we have several contributors I'd like to highlight. Playground Medic, who is the equipment installer, and I know we have, there we go. Nice round of applause for our folks at Playground Medic. Thank you for being here today, and thank you for your work on this. Playpave Surfacing, who installed the rubberized surface installer. Compan and J. Miller Landscape Architecture, who are the playground manufacturer and the design team. I think I might have seen a representative from that group potentially. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much for being here. And again, just all of the staff and people power that it took to get us here from both the department as well as working with other departments in the city, including our planning and our design teams. So thank you again to Sophie Sauvé, John Adams-Kolitz, and Max Medalinsky from our design team with Parks. Nice round of applause for them. And additionally, I'd like to thank our both Steve and Ian who helped with the project. They did all of the removals of the old playground in order to make sure that it was as low cost as possible when we did all of the new construction work. So thank you to our park operations team for all their work on that. Round of applause, please. So with that, I would like to turn it over to Becky Holt, who's representing the Park Foundation of Burlington, to say a few words.
Hello, everyone. I'll be quick because I know you guys have been very patient. I'm here to represent the Parks Foundation, and I'm happy to be here to celebrate with you. We all want to belong in our community, to be seen and to be heard. Our language matters, and so do our actions, and this playground speaks loudly as someone who loves words. My mother spent her career as a special education teacher, working with kids who had many difficult challenges, and she had a gift for finding creative ways to connect with her students through play, through discovery, through joy. She believed in providing opportunities for every child to learn, explore, grow. When I learned about the Playgrounds for All Forever campaign, I decided to volunteer on the Parks Foundation board in her memory, in her honor, and in honor of the children in our community. Burlington is the city where my husband and I have proudly raised our own daughter, and we've played in the city parks many, many times. This new playground at Pomeroy Park is an important milestone in the Playgrounds for All Forever campaign. Through private-public partnership, collaboration across the city, between the Parks Foundation and the City of Burlington, we are creating inclusive play areas throughout the city. And thanks to the generosity of our donors, as fellow board member Paul Odie says, the city bakes the cake, we put on the icing. I understand how valuable parks and playgrounds are to all ages, all perspectives, all experiences. Earlier this year, I had total knee replacement surgery. And through years of knee pain before that, I came to notice ground surfaces in a way that I never used to. The surface under this playground isn't just good for wheelchairs and walkers. It's good for everyone whose knees aren't quite what they used to be. To everyone who has supported this campaign, thank you. Your generosity is standing right here behind us in this playground. But this is just the beginning. Between now and 2030, the city, with our community's generous donations, plans to renovate the playgrounds at Baird, Smalley, and Ethan Allen Parks with an ambitious regional destination playground plan for Letty. We are at roughly 50% of our goal in gifts and pledges. Private support is what makes it possible to create playgrounds that truly reflect Burlington's values of belonging and community. Our playgrounds strengthen our neighborhoods, enhance the value of our city, and engage children in safe outdoor play. They remind us that we're never too old to play. I'm proud to be part of this community and representing the foundation today. I'm proud to be part of this campaign, and I thank you all for being here.
Thank you so much. And with that, we're going to do a quick ribbon cutting, and so I would invite up any of our elected officials, anybody who worked on the design or construction of the project, and we can probably have a couple of kiddos. I'm not sure if we could squeeze everyone, but maybe a couple of kiddos if would like to come forward. So I'll let staff with some of those groups decide if they can share. Yes. So go ahead and please come forward at this time, and we'll do the ribbon cutting, then open it up for all the kiddos to be able to enjoy the playground.
I could use some help with these. I could definitely use some help with these. Maybe someone of you or come on up. Okay. You and I will be on this side. Yeah, here we go. Okay.
Do we have any other? There we go, man.
Yep, we get situated. Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3. All right, and please watch out for any wires or anything as you're going towards the podium. Thank you again for coming today. Watch your steps, watch your steps.
I want to hold you. Yes. Cheers. Okay. Let's go.
Thank you so much. They were very patient.
I'm Abbie Israel. I'm the Director of Family Programs at the Greater Burlington YMCA. We love having parks like Pomeroy nearby so that we can bring our camps and our programs and our activities and really bring the kids down to be embedded in the community and part of the local Burlington sort of excitement and life. And so we're thrilled to have Pomeroy renovated and this great new play equipment for all of our kids to enjoy. And the basketball courts, as always, our teens are often here shooting hoops, playing basketball. We're really grateful to have community spaces like this that we can bring our kids to and engage them with the community.
My name is Kimball, and I am the chair of the Parks Foundation of Burlington. And this is just a day that we've been excited about and have been waiting for a long time. It's so fun to see these kids out here playing on this project, which is just a culmination of a lot of support and excitement and collaboration from the community. And it just feels really good to be celebrating a place for community connection, for neighbors to meet, and kids to play in a place that's inclusive and safe and joyful.
Yeah, so my name is Amariah Taft-Shivers. I am the Vice President of Playground Maintenance Corp, aka Playground Medic, and we were responsible for installing the newest playground at Pomeroy Park in Burlington, Vermont.
So how many of these have you done in the past?
So Playground Medic has been in business for over 25 years. So in total, we've probably installed close to 600 to 700 playgrounds across the United States.
And so what do you think of this one? Is this innovative? Is this like a regular installation?
So I think it's amazing, especially considering where the playground was before, and seeing how it was able to assess all of the accessibility needs and also kind of like the cognitive growth for the children and things of that nature. And also, like, what made this park kind of special was seeing the community involvement and engagement, from planning to the removal, and also even just having residents helping us to watch the rubber as it dried to make sure nobody was stepping on it. So it really is a community-powered project.
Do you hope to do more of these in the future in the Burlington area?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. We hope to just be able to kind of continue to service the community and build and foster greater community with playgrounds, because in Playground Medic, we believe in playgrounds that are safe and that you can trust.
All right, my name is Paul with Playpave. We do the pour-in-place rubberized surfacing. We did it here at the Pomeroy Park with the City of Burlington. We helped out with the design, the construction, making this playground fully ADA accessible and meeting all ASTM requirements. So this is a new rubber park utilizing recycled materials in the base and a fresh new top cap on top for the kids to run around and enjoy for many years to come. Low maintenance, a lot of fun, a lot of added safety. So if you have any pour-in-place rubber projects, give us a call at Playpave.
So what did the surface look like?
Oh, okay. Before we came and poured our rubber around this playground, it was an old engineered wood fiber surface, so it had been dug out. It was a lot of moldy wood. There were spots where there was insects, things like that, so it just really wasn't a safe playground anymore. So instead of backfilling it with more wood fiber, the city saved up and went in for the poured rubber. It's really the top line for safety surfacing for playgrounds, and it's a big transformation if you see the before shots here.
It's okay.
Wait, what do we do? Yeah. Oh, never mind. We will be in the real quick.
Okay, so here's the microphone.
No, you don't get the microphone. I'm gonna hold it and I'm gonna put it out. You guys want to be in it? No. Come on. Pass it. Hello. No, it doesn't work. Yeah, because you didn't turn it on. Well, then turn it on. Seriously, just turn it on. Should I turn it on?
So, what's your first name? Where do you go to school? And how often do you come to the park?
Okay. Wait, you can actually go first. So, you say your first name, where you go to school, and how often you go. Do I just press this?
It's all ready to go. It's on.
Hello, my name is Hazel. I go to Sustainability Academy, and I go to the park like kind of often. My name is Josie. I go to Sustainability Academy, and I usually come to the park like every week or every day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, they have snacks. I don't know if there's some fruit and vegetables.
You like to try them? Okay. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Becca McHale. I'm one of the co-presidents of One Arts, and we are very excited about the new Pomeroy Park. We regularly bring our campers, our summer campers, and sometimes our students at after school to Pomeroy Park. It's one of our favorite parks. It's our closest. And since we have no park attached directly to our program, no playground there, we regularly make use of the city parks, and we absolutely love the new Pomeroy Park. It's amazing. Thank you.
I am delighted to be here today with the scene you see behind me. It's so exciting to have not just a new playground, but one that's meeting the modern day needs for little ones up to grandparents like me bringing their kids here. It is refreshing. It also, to me, is comparative to the brand new high school. It's done in a new way with a multi-use cafeteria sitting. This has a new way with spaces for handicapped folks, for grandparents to sit, and mostly for kids to just play and enjoy themselves. So with great pleasure, I welcome and hope to support the other playgrounds that we want to do in Burlington in the coming years.
Hi, I'm Gordon MacFarland, out here at Pomeroy Park for the grand opening, the ribbon cutting. This is a great event, and I'm glad that the weather held out. I'm on the board of directors and have been for 8 years on the Parks Foundation. And about 3 years ago, we started raising money for this, along with the city, and it's a combined effort. We've had a good amount of donor interest in this, and we're looking to upgrade. This is the first really of 5 neighborhood parks that we're looking to upgrade and have be accessible. So we're excited to see this happen. It took quite a while to pull it together, but now we're here and the ribbon cutting's been done, so we'll start in the next one.
Hi, I'm Mikayla, the director of the One Art Center, and our camp kids come here to play almost every day at Pomeroy, and we're loving the new park. It's so fun. The new equipment is awesome to play on, and the kids are just loving it. So we're so happy that it's finally open, and we are so glad that we're so close that we're able to use the park to play.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Colleen Montgomery. I'm a board member of the Burlington Parks Foundation, and I am so excited to see this actual, park that has a playground. That's exactly what we at the Parks Foundation have been spending our time raising money for and planning on. But it's the magic of seeing the kids playing here that really speaks to me. So come on down and check out the new playground here at Pomeroy.
Hi, my name is Sophie Sauvé. I'm the Parks Planning Division Director. I oversee all the planning, design, and construction in city parks on the Greenway and the cemetery. And I'm here at the Pomeroy Park Playground reopening. This project has been ongoing for a few years now. My role was in leading the engagement for the playground, both for with the community members, with school groups, with toddlers, with city and lake semester through BHS, and with neighboring community through a hot chocolate in the park, one of our winter events. And through that feedback, we generated ideas for the playground and also worked with the Parks Foundation on fundraising for adding universal design principles to this playground, which would otherwise be much smaller than the current footprint, thanks to their generous fundraising. So we're here at the event. Lots of kids are here enjoying all the different pieces of equipment. We hope that there's something in terms of equipment that's for everybody to enjoy. We know that heights are not for everyone. We know that spinny things are not for everyone, but we certainly hope there's a big enough variety that everyone can find something fun to do in the playground. And also the surfacing is really important because now everybody can get into the playground, whether rolling or strolling, and walking around and watching their kids or grandkids play. And there's also a fun path around the playground that kids or whoever can run around on or roll around on and kind of just enjoy that part of the playground if they don't want to get on any equipment. And yes, we hope everybody comes by and enjoys the structures and provides us with feedback, because we'll be working on our next playground at Bear Park in the next year or so.
So, about this floor, it's bouncy, it's soft, and when you fall, it may feel rough, but nothing happens to you. So, the floor of Pomeroy is safer than the older Pomeroy, which I like about this place. Bye.
Okay, so what do you guys think?
It's good. Like the same. I think it's good.
Okay, you guys good?
Yup. Brow!
All right, guys. Thank you. That's right. Back and forth.